So you guys, here we are at our Duke City Games Albuquerque Regional for the World Championship qualifier for our invite. Normally for these videos, I would give deck breakdown, what I'm playing, my experience, but for this, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're actually going to just go over the overall experience of a YCS or a regional and what you can do to prepare. So let us dive right in. So this is a 66-man tournament. It's a little bit smaller than what this place is used to. It definitely beats out the last time we had a regional here at 63. Not by much, but still. Time just got called. So going into this, you know, there are a myriad of things that can put you a lot under pressure and stress. Like one of the guys, we were talking this morning, and he was up till 6 a.m. building his deck, going over list over list over list over list over list. And, you know, myself included, I originally had the idea going in with Tenny Sword Soul, played it up until Wednesday, had my butt kicked. I then decided we'll play Mimigold, tried that last night. Mimigold got me a top, but sometimes it is okay just to play it safe. In mine, I am playing Malice because it's a deck I'm very comfortable with. It's a deck that I know is really good. Its ceiling is very high. One of the other guys that I talked to, he is going in with Chimera because Chimera has seen results with him at the regional where he is consistently topped with it. So, you know, it is okay to play it safe. Definitely be prepared to explain cards, definitely be ready to, you know, talk a lot because this regionals, you know, this is where competitive scene is. Same thing with the YCSs, you know, and so forth. You know, locals, you're a little bit more chill, relaxed, you're with the homies, you're playing. This is taking it to a new level, but don't be intimidated by that because there's a lot of good that can still come from it. Like there's a lot of good learning experiences. Like my round one, I played against a guy who was coming back from the game. He'd been absent for a couple years, picked up the Blue Eye Structure deck, got upgrades for it, plays a Primet engine, and you know, he's piloting it really well. And you get people that travel from Mexico or wherever, you know, for my case, Mexico, Denver, Texas even, you know, they come here to play just to get the experience, but not only that, try for an invite, of course. So with that, you know, don't be intimidated by the level of competitiveness. If you go in with something that you're comfortable with, like the guy next to me was playing Crystron, and you know, he was doing pretty good with Crystron, just seeing him pilot it. Got a guy here playing Tier, you know, he might be gooning a little bit, but I mean, he is comfortable with the deck and he has piloted it really well in the past. The last regional we had, he got an invite with that same deck. So ceiling is high, chances are high as to what you can do. Don't be intimidated by it. Now we still have seven rounds today, 5 more to go. And I will keep on reporting on how you can be better prepared. So one thing that you can also expect with a bigger event like this is a lunch break. So depending on where you go, they might have food catered, there might be places around, or you might have to travel a bit or bring your own lunch. In our case, we have a Target just right across. There are a couple restaurants in the area, and our store actually has someone catering. Some sushi place, but we're not really big into sushi. You may judge me as you will. So we just went over to our lovely neighborhood Target, picked up some food, and we're gonna have a little chow before we dive right into the last half of our day. Hopefully we can still top, we can do good. I'm super loving how the deck's playing, super seeing all the interaction, just all the good camaraderie here. You know, that's one thing that is always nice in a Yu-Gi-Oh community. We might be toxic, but there is some good camaraderie, you know, amongst ourselves. We are also friendly, and you might run into people that aren't, but overall, my experience is a pretty good one. So for you guys, that may be different, but I would definitely look just to see if you can have a good experience at yours. So we'll have lunch, and then we'll go on with the rest of our day. So another thing to expect at a regional is don't always expect to do good, even though you might have the best deck in the room. So you might practice, you might play, test, and all that, but it all comes down to how your opponent draws, how you draw, and how you play. This last round, playing against Ryziel, and like I drew game 1 all gas. Game 2, we drew all gas with interrupts. In In game 3, we just did not draw the right combination of cards to take the win. And that's okay. You just need to be okay with losing. That's part of the game. You lose, you learn, you gain experience. Like, I love Malice at the 42 that it is, but I definitely want to put it back to 40. I feel like 40 was a lot more consistent, and just hands were a lot better. This time around, we're not seeing the greatest of hands, so it's either we drop Exceeds and put something in as a one-up, or we drop the Metaltronus since we only have 2. But so far, I mean, it's been a fun experience being able to interact with my opponents, being able to talk in between rounds. Honestly, if you're looking for like a good communal thing that you just want to have fun and, you know, be competitive, our regional is definitely the spot to go, because, you know, you meet so many new people. Like I said earlier, there's just people from all over within a 4-8 hour radius of Albuquerque here, and it's just been fun. It has been really fun, and so it's been a nice experience so far. So if you ever have the chance, definitely take a look and check it out.
With our top 8,
so here's the announcement.
Listen for your name. If you didn't hear your name, I will have you make your way towards table 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you are placed first, please go towards table 1. If you're placed second, you'll place opposite of that, and then so on and so forth.
What did he play? Played Ryfield?
Alright, starting off in 8th place, Jeffrey Roosh. In 7th place, John P. Sandoval. In 6th place,
There it is up on the screen.
Michael Anthony Gonzalez. In 5th place, Jefferson Davis Delaney the 5th. In 4th place, we have Spencer Orsman.
It's nice to see that the two people that beat me also talk. So,
we have Santiago Alvin Dinsmore.
and that right there is a structure deck Blue Eyes player.
In 2nd place, we have Cesar Joe Leon. In 1st place, we have Joshua Isaac Trujillo.
So, with that rounding stands.
The most give you guys surprises, take some photos, give you guys more prizes.
So, with those announcements, you know, sometimes it pays to be a tryhard, sometimes it pays to have fun. You know, we had a player on a structure deck Blue Eyes tough. And then, you know, there were us that were playing Odeon, there's Malice, there was Ryziel. And Malice was all different, the Ryziel was all different. So, I mean, have fun overall. Don't stress too much, just have fun. Honestly, for those that did have fun at this event, it was awesome. There were others that didn't, but that is the regional experience.